immediately after the riot in '81, what changes did you see, if any?
Not many changes, but it was a sobering thought though on the Sunday and Monday. A sobering thought when we walked on the battle scenes, if you like, in Wheatle Road, Mile Road, and the surrounding areas, surrounding streets, and we saw shops absolutely gutted. We saw our own neighbourhoods, the places where we went to, gutted, burnt out. And I remember a few of us saying that we should have took the right uptown. We should have gone up Whitehall or something like that, and maybe right there rather than in our own area. You know, fight the police there. And then some of us said, then how we'd get home. But it was quite sobering to see the smoke and the smell of petrol still in the air. It was quite, we think, oh my Lord, what's just taking place here? And when you're living in a situation like that, I mean, we wasn't really interested in newspapers or news reports or whatever, but later on, you know, years later, when I go to the archives of Lambeth Library, and I see that the uprising was reported all over the world, I'm thinking, wow. But as far as the police were concerned, the only thing they did in the immediate time after the uprising was that they armed themselves better. They didn't make any changes in regards to how they're going to police an angry community. They didn't make any kind of moves towards that. They just made sure they armed themselves better and perhaps trained themselves better. And I feel that it's only after the Lawrence report, the Lawrence inquiry, that the police finally got it. They finally got it. Oh, we have to change what's taking place from before. We have to treat these people, well, us as everyday citizens now. They can't just have racist elements in the police force. They have to try and root them out if at all possible. So I can't remember when the Lawrence report was. I think it was something, 15 years or something like that after the Brixton uprising. So it took the police a long time, and members of the police force even admit to that. People like Brian Paddock and Peter Blexley, they admit that it took them a very long time to come to terms with what happened in Brixton.
Is there anything that you think you remember that nobody might know, that there's something quite unique about that day?
A small boy trying on a policeman's helmet that was partially melted. I'll never forget that. There's so many images. An old man, he must have been in his 70s. He just walked past this shop, a men's clothes shop that was looted, and there were hats lying all over the pavement, and he was just trying on different hats. Things like that kind of stick in the memory, images like that. But they seem very fresh to me even now, even, 27 years later, they're still very fresh. And of course, subsequently, it gave me a career because I wrote about the Brixton uprising in my novels. So it's, in a strange way, it was very good for me. But the images will never go away. It's still very fresh in my mind. And in a way, I'm kind of glad that I lived through that, because it's given me some kind of purpose in life, because I was kind of rootless before. But now it's given me some kind of social voice.